What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go.
Yeah, great fire.
When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, populism. Cooper Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, populism. Cooper Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. We are now in the month of November. New goals, new strategies, new ways of trying to get some money. Obviously, the first month's been a fucking hard play. I ain't gonna lie. But like we always do all the time, we transparent on the channel. A lady, what's up? We're gonna get to a quick recap, and then I'm gonna address a thing or two real quick before we get to today's games. Little 6 games on the slate. So first, recap. Yesterday, we went 3-5. It was 8 games on the slate. We went 3-5. We had Boston as a lock. We had Toronto as a lock. Those was good plays. We had Chicago. We should have made them a lock. Y'all heard me say Chicago, and then I'm like, oh, nah, Chicago, because I don't bet against or with the Knicks. If I do, it's rare. I don't like normally try to do that. But all the other games we had wrong. We had the Clippers. They won, but they didn't cover that 10.5. We had the Denver Nuggets as the play of the day, and they lost outright. Even made a bet with my coworker. Owe him $10. That's crazy. And he took a money line, motherfucking bastard. You bastard. Got to bring him $20 a day. After I do the show, I got to go to work. Wrong about Utah. Utah got blown out. Right? Let me check real quick. So yesterday I got off work at 12, came in, did my show. So I really didn't catch the highlights. They got blown out by 22. Damn, they got blown out. Memphis lost outright to the Lakers. Lakers and Chicago, they printing money. Like, they literally fucking printing money. And that's how it goes. So as far as the locks, we are now where we are now 12-18, still under 500. As far as overall, we 30-50. We 20 games under 500. JaY, on the other hand, he's 34-46, and on the locks, he's 4-7. So that's the quick recap. Let's get to this real quick. JaY is my fake competition. You know what I mean? Money, money, money. This is why I don't charge, right? When you go in his comments and shit, and their channel is way bigger than mine. Shout outs to Pick Dogs and everybody that's over there handicapping, those that's doing good and those that's not doing good. Hopefully you get your streaks up on the winning side. People may take this as not hate or shade, because my channel ain't the best as far as like views and people rocking with it, and that's okay, because I still would do this on my own. But this is what they might not like. This is why I say, I'm not going to charge, right? Even if I was killing them, and here's the reason why. Like JaY Briggs, if you're on YouTube, you can see that he's tagged on Instagram, which we also live, and you can't see that. So he charged, I think, $25 to get his plays of the day, right? And right now he under 500 on only 3 games. I'm more under 500 than he is. I'm 5 games under 500. But say he's killing them. Say we both 11-0. Like we got you money. My thing is like, yeah, you could cash at me if you want. You know what I mean? $ @Popovitz, POPAVIST. If I was to win you some money, but I'm not going to charge you to watch my show. I'm gonna get views if you watch it anyway. if I win, I'm gonna win anyway. And if I'm the best around, like nothing's ever gonna keep you down. If I'm the best around, then why do I need your money? When I'm betting my money every day and I'm winning, if I'm winning every day, which probably ain't no handicapper really is, and it's only my second year doing this, it's probably actually taken away to try to do what I'm doing as opposed to just betting. Because I work now, so to get up, got to do extra shit and put on for the channel that some people don't even really watch. You know, it is what it is, but I'm just pointing that out. As opposed to somebody that's professionally like JaY is, or anybody in that field, you ain't getting up to go to work every day. You getting up to handicap and you living off what you're doing. So this is why I said last year, and I'm gonna stick to the script, that I never would charge you to get the picks. Because if I'm winning, I'm gonna win either way. If I lose, I'm gonna lose either way because I'm gonna bet every day or however I'm doing it, whether you view me or whether you don't. So that's the thing, when you charge like he's charging or anybody else that, yo, pay for my picks, we up, you know, people put up videos, they AI or they see a Lambo while they in Miami, they go in front, act like they winning off of betting. Betting is tough. And again, I had a winning record last year. I'm hoping to have a winning record this year. It wasn't by much. I think it was like by like 5 or 6 games. If you betting $100, that's $500. If you bet big money, $1,000 or whatever, then you up big. You up $500, $600, $7,000. But the thing is, when you losing and you still charging, right? Trace, what's the word? I'm about to go to work. Let me just do these picks real quick. A lady, what's the word? I'm just doing my quick NBA show. We talking NBA. This ain't no trending topics or nothing. But when you charging people, like he charging $25, you know, per day just to buy the play of the day, or you paying for something long term, right? And you paying $2,500 for the whole NBA season. If you don't see a return on your investment, now you mad. You looking like, yo, what the fuck? I'm paying you my money and I'm losing. So, you know, if you win with me, like we won last year, you could just cash out a little lunch money, a little $10 or whatever. But I'm not saying, yo, pay for my picks. That's the difference. People that's asking you to pay for their picks, they may not like what I just said, but I don't give a fuck. I know we authentic and we, you know what I mean, transparent on this channel. All right, with that being said, guys, let's get to the first game. It's 6 games, and I got to be to work at 2:30. First game up, we got Sacramento out on the road at the Bucks. Bucks giving oh, it's a lot of action going on today. That's college football. Hold on. All right, here we go. Bucks giving 5.5. I'm doing good, Trace. Everything good. Healing up good, getting better. Still be feeling a little pain and shit, but I am getting better. That's why I'm back to work. This is my 4th day back. Anyway, Sacramento out on the road, getting 5.5. They've been losing, getting their ass kicked. I like Sacramento. I like Sacramento 5.5. I'm not gonna be surprised if the Bucks win, but I think Sacramento will try to fight hard to get off the losing streak. Plus, which I didn't address just now, but if you've been betting since October, since the season started, just like yesterday was 8 games, 6 underdogs won. Like, you literally cannot make this shit up. If you've just been taking all the underdogs, even if blindly, like just every underdog you taking them, and you putting the same amount of money on each game, you up big time. I don't even care if you was betting $20, you up, because that's how much the underdog's been winning. And if you've been taking them money line, like straight up, you really up. But anyway, we're going to see if that trend continues for November. Obviously, the better teams do start winning and they do start covering. Right now, it's still early. But with that being said, I'm going with Sacramento. Next game up, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves out on the road at Charlotte. Charlotte getting 5.5. So both underdogs getting 5.5. LaMelo Ball may not play tonight. Brandon Miller, he been out. Charlotte is going to be on a back-to-back tomorrow. Who they play tomorrow real quick? They're going to play Utah. I like Minnesota today. I think Minnesota could win. I think they could cover. They're not the same team on the road that they are at home. At home, they disappoint you like a motherfucker. They're on a 2-game losing streak. I think they better than Charlotte. I think they come in. I think they beat Charlotte. Next game up, 9:38. We got we got the Golden State Warriors out on the road at the Pacers. We had Pacers yesterday. Tough, hard-fought game. They lost. What they lost by? They lost by 20. They got blown out by Atlanta. Today they getting 10.5 from the Golden State Warriors. Golden State lost their last game, right? Lost to the Bucks. It's their second game on the road. I like the Warriors. I think it's too many injuries for Indiana. I won't be surprised if Indiana covers somehow. You fucking bastards. But when you go back and do the history or through the history, Indiana has won the last 3 games. So without Halliburton, without Benedict Mandarin and a couple of other players, this is a game Golden State should spank these boys. Played yesterday, even though it's no travel. I'm looking for Golden State to bounce back. These are the games that you got to win, Golden State. So I'm on Golden State. Next game up, we got the Orlando Magic out on the road at Washington. Washington at home getting 8.5. I like Washington. Orlando's the better team. Yeah, they should win. They should cover, but I don't think they are going to cover. Still trying to figure it out. Still look a little shaky, a little nervous, a little shaky. They look a little nervous to just be laying 8.5, almost 10 points with them on the road. Could they blow them out? Absolutely, they could blow them out. Absolutely, because they're the better team. But I'm going with Washington in that game. Next game up, we got the Houston Rockets out on the road at Boston, giving 5.5. Boston coming off that payback revenge game against Philadelphia 76ers. We had Boston as a lock yesterday, and they did us right, even though they almost lost the game. Playing Houston, they only 2-2. Let's see. Last 2 games, beat the Nets and the Raptors. Definitely beat the Raptors handily. Also beat the Nets handily. I think they come into Boston and do the same thing. Plot twist or something to think about in this game. Ime Udoka, he was the Boston Celtics coach. They fired him. Missoula ended up taking them to the championship, etc., winning the chip. But I think that's in the back of his mind. They starting to get it going. This is only going to be their 5th game. Boston played yesterday, a tough fought game because it was a 1-possession game. I like Houston to come in. I like Houston to win. I think they win and they clean. Last game of the night, we got the Dallas Mavericks out on the road at Detroit. Even though Detroit not home, they're in the city of New Mexico City or what have you. Real quick question though, right? I know the answer, but do you ever think about, not when you out of here, that's for the Trending Topic live show. Do you ever think about why the NBA never play no games in Africa? Why the NFL, they always go to Brazil and Europe and London and all this other shit, but they never do no games in Africa or no black continents? Makes you say, It's all international, right? And I know the Africans, people in the continent of Africa, they got ball players, they got arenas, they got athletes and shit. Why they never go there? Just something to think about. Mutar, assalamu alaikum, rahmatullah. How the brother, happy Saturday. Anyway, back to the game. Detroit giving 7.5. When you look at RotoWire, Dallas does have a lot of injuries. PJ Washington, Cooper Flag. I'm going with Dallas. Don't get me wrong. I think Detroit could win. They are the better team. I think they could cover, but I'm gonna go with Dallas. I like Dallas and with the points. So we're taking 1, 2, 3 underdogs and 2 favorites today. 3 favorites today. 3 and 3, I guess, in 6 games. So we'll see how that pan out. Anyway, let's get to the theme music real quick.
Yeah. Great fire.
When I wanna chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals.
Alright guys, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. And it's been tough on us, I ain't even gonna lie. It's 3 games. I got 3 plays today. We going with Minnesota. We going with Sacramento. And the play of the day is the Houston Rockets. So just 3 plays. I think we can at least go 50%. Try to get back on the winning column for the brand new month, brand new goals, and all that type of shit. We got to get to work. But y'all know what it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today.